Get some wins for this football club and progress it, and that's what I'll be focused on.
Liverpool are looking to bounce back after suffering 2 consecutive defeats. The Reds travel to Stamford Bridge to face Chelsea on Saturday night. Manager Arne Slot has given an update on his players' fitness. They beat Crystal Palace extended their club record run to 19 games last night. They beat Dynamo Kiev 2-0 in the Europa Conference League with goals from Daniel Munoz and Eddie Nketiah. On Sunday, they travel away to Everton, who are winless in their last 4. Real Betis winger Antony has hit out at the former club Manchester United over a lack of respect. The Brazilian was a part of the bomb squad at the Red Devils and was deemed below the standard required for the club's ambitions. He was thought to have trained away from the squad and had to live in a hotel for a period of time. Antony said that there was a lack of respect and even a bit of rudeness too, with no one giving you a good morning or even a good afternoon. This led to the 25-year-old seeking a move away from Old Trafford, ultimately ending up in the south of Spain at La Liga club Real Betis. Europe's Ryder Cup success has led to an increased uptake in the sport, but it's not as easy as it looks. With many inspired to pick up a golf club for the first time, we sent our reporters down to Southampton Golf Course to find out how difficult the sport is to play. Sam Fryer and Will Charlton report.
Golf has been a popular sport for decades, and since the pandemic period, it has seen a recent surge in participation. Whilst many people had to enjoy it from a distance, it has continued to grow and is up 44% from the 29 million global players in 2016. This got us thinking, what makes such a relaxed sport so enjoyable? So we thought we'd have a try, alongside some of the other ways people like to play golf. Maybe not foot golf.
Even I can have a go. I'll tell you what, that's not terrible.
Over to you, Will.
Let's give the driving range a go. This sport's not for me. Neither me. Let's hope mini golf's a bit better. It's like the American fans, eh? Oh no. I think I'll stick to football probably.
It's all right, lads. Real golfing's for everyone.
I then played around with some regulars at the local course and found out why they've started to play.
Just a bit of fun with my mates, because none of us are very good, so just whack it and hope it's the play mostly. It was just really interesting and entertaining to watch them play the Masters and watching the Ryder Cup with us beating the US as well. It's quite nice.
Well, I enjoyed myself at least. I think we'll definitely keep Will away from the clubs in future. Sam Fryer, Solent Sports News.
Oh dear.
In Formula One, the FIA has declared this weekend's Singapore Grand Prix as a heat hazard race. This terminology is the first time it has been used since the rule came in earlier this year. Drivers will be given the option to wear cooling vests due to the extreme heat, with the rule stating that any driver not wearing the vest would need their team to add the weight to the car so that they don't gain an unfair advantage. Haas team principal Ayo Komatsu says former Red Bull boss Christian Horner approached American F1 outfit overall. Horner officially left Red Bull in September, having been sacked from his duties as team principal and chief executive in July after 20 years in charge. Horner was also linked to other racing teams such as Alpine and Cadillac, but those rumours soon quietened down. Filming for ITV's new series The Box hit Winchester City FC this week, with a star-studded lineup gracing a local audience at the Hampshire club. Our reporter, Harry McBain, spoke to those attending the event.
You may wonder why I'm in Winchester wearing this hat and holding this scarf. Well, that's for a very good reason. Telly's in town.
The Charters Community Stadium is the last place you'd expect to find TV's biggest stars from sport, reality TV and even YouTube, but it played host for ITV's newest series, The Box. Celebrities competing in teams battled it out in front of a packed crowd, with the cameras capturing host Gary Lineker taking up a new profession. The audience, who had queued up in true British fashion for over an hour before the event, were treated to a star-studded lineup including JB Gill and Love Island's Shakira Khan. Avid fans, Lou and Julia loved the occasion after a spur of the moment planned to attend.
It's actually been amazing because we were meant to be somewhere else, so this popped up, and we do come down to the football here, so we've really enjoyed it. We have football players in the family. I loved seeing Shakira. She's amazing.
And I like Jenny from The Chase. I thought she was good. I particularly like some of the banter as well.
Filming for the new show has been spotted across the south coast, with members of the public spotting celebs running around and abseiling in Brighton. Although the result of the filming is secret, GMB host and contestant Ranveer Singh shared her experience of the challenge.
Can I just say, when I was your age and learning how to be a journalist, I did not one day expect to be wearing a ridiculous football kit and playing a game that I do not understand. But yeah, what an amazing, fun thing. And just, it showed off Winchester FC really well. The crowd was really funny. Yeah, it was just a bit of comedy. But I might now be eliminated from the game, so I've no idea.
It's fair to say the people of Winchester weren't expecting so many celebs at their local club. But with TV fame on the line, this show is one to watch.
Out of the major four American sports, baseball is the second least popular in the UK, with only 22,500 people and 25 universities in the United Kingdom playing baseball. Max Freeman visited the Southampton Mustangs during one of their training sessions as they help raise awareness for baseball in the UK.
Baseball. It's known as America's pastime, but it's still a developing sport in the UK. We've come up to Wide Lane Sports Complex and we've paid a visit to the University of Southampton Mustangs to see what they're all about. The Mustangs have started the 2025-26 academic year with open tryouts, welcoming a variety of players, from those who have played the sport before to those who have never even watched a game. Dan Meyermel, who has previous experience playing baseball in the United States and the Netherlands, says it's important to have that mix of newcomers to the game along with experienced veterans.
I love the game, man. I've played my whole life. If I can try and impart some of the knowledge that I've picked up along the years and grow the game in the UK, it's just not a big thing here. It doesn't have the exposure, it doesn't have the funding. So any little bit helps. If we can start getting people into it earlier, then get some more money in, gradually gets better over time.
Vice President and South Korean Ki Jae-sung also talked about the importance of returning players passing on what they know.
I think it's absolutely crucial because baseball is quite a small sport here in the UK, especially compared to sports like, for example, football, basketball, volleyball, stuff like that. So if we have new players that are experienced, it really helps us coach the new players.
Baseball is still in early development in the UK, with Bucks only having 25 registered university baseball and softball programs in the country, and the MLB haven't paid a visit to London for 2 seasons. Meyermel says the British game needs more exposure, and there's still work to be done to further develop the sport across the pond.
To actually grow the game from the UK, it needs to get more exposure. I think that's the main thing. It is an American sport, but it's a global sport. All of South America plays, massive in Asia. Australia has a little bit of a league. If we can get even just a level of competitiveness slightly higher than what it is now, then you start getting better players. Those players go over to the States to go to college, get more opportunities, and that's how the more success you have is the more development you're then going to get from the grassroots level.
The Mustangs will this year play in baseball and softball against Bournemouth, Cardiff and Swansea, and they'll not only be hoping for a successful season, but the continued development of baseball in the UK. Max Freeman, Solent Sports News.
England are off to a flying start at the Women's Cricket World Cup in India. Following a convincing 10-wicket victory against South Africa at the tournament opener in Guwahati, 3 wickets for Lindsay Smith, 2 each for Natsiva Brunt, Sophie Eccleston and Charlie Dean, alongside 1 from Lauren Bell, led to South Africa being bowled out for 69 in the first innings. England openers Amy Jones and Tammy Beaumont comfortably chased down the total inside 15 overs. In men's cricket, India are in a dominant position against the West Indies at stumps on day 2 of the first test. The West Indies were bowled out for 162 on day 1, and India ended the second day on 448 for 5. Centuries from KL Rahul, Dhruv Jurel and Ravindra Jadeja have sent the hosts into a 286-run lead. This evening, Bath Rugby face Sale at 7:45 in Week 2 of the Premiership. Last season's champions will kick the weekend off at the Recreation Ground for their first home game for the first time since their historic win in the league last season. The last time these two teams played each other, Bath came away as winners. Former Lioness Karen Carney topped the Strictly Come Dancing leaderboard last week with a jive, scoring 31 points. This week, she will hit the floor with a tango as she hopes to keep top spot. Ex-rugby player Chris Robshaw will be hoping to waltz his way through to next week without tripping over his feet and heading out of the competition. Former Chelsea star Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank is also in the competition, and after a strong week 1, he will be hoping his cha-cha can be as good as his goals. Ultimate Frisbee is a sport that not many people would have heard of before, but is gaining lots of participants, particularly here at Solent University. Here's our reporter Jack Todd to find out more.
Been held here for the past 6 years in the sports complex for pre-season tournaments, and it's been nothing but pivotal for the coaches here in developing their skills and helping others. But Frisbee is considered to be quite a rare sport not played by many, so why did the Solent students want to take it up and persist with it? The Cooper Bowl is a training programme at Solent University run by third-year sports coaches to gain hands-on experience in the field. The event changes every year, and this time it's Frisbee. Participant Harry Bundy explains what the programme is all about.
It changes every year to keep the students on their toes. Every year is different. I believe there is 6 different versions of Cooper Bowl that they will use. This year is the Frisbee type, and they always change it due to sometimes the disabilities that students have, so it's good that they can be versatile.
It can also be used as a social event for first years to come in, meet new people and make friends. It's a chance to bond in a practical environment which can create a positive atmosphere. Harry Bundy explains the benefits of it.
For example, when you're in your first year, you don't have many friends, and this is the first thing you got going on, and you got 30, 40 people turning up, playing, and then you're getting everyone's name, you're talking where you're going, talking what course you're doing, you're finding out new friends, and as everyone knows in first year, when you make friends in the first few weeks, you might end up with them in your house in your third year, so it's a really good community.
Harry Bundy, now being in third year, has allowed him to be able to participate in the coaching side of the Cooper Bowl, which has given a different angle of to what the programme is actually like. He is able to explain this in more detail.
My favourite part was probably the last couple of weeks, now being able to be the coach and now being able to scout the players and go ahead knowing that I've got my team to present into the tournament rather than being the one playing.
That's all for your headlines today. For more details on breaking stories, go check out the Solent Sports News website. Goodbye.